Mic check. We ready? Okay. This isn't a full episode. It's just me, a mic, and something I need to say before this podcast really begins. Hey there, wild one. I want you to know something. I almost didn't launch this podcast. Not because I didn't care, and not because I didn't believe in it. It wasn't because I didn't love it or think that it mattered. In fact, I think I've always known I was supposed to be doing something like this. My stars and the cosmos literally have this written in it for me. That's a whole nother episode. I've been going through years and years of self-discovery, and I always thought I was supposed to be a writer. And I think where I'm at with that is it's more of a romantic notion for me. Because really, I like to talk. So a podcast makes a lot of sense. That's not the reason I didn't almost launch it. It's because launching something new is terrifying. It's so vulnerable, so public, so personal, and so real. And really, if I'm going to be super honest, imposter syndrome has been so loud. I guess feeling like, who am I to do this, is basically a requirement for creating anything soulful and brave. I've been coaching leaders and building brands and helping people innovate for over a decade. But this is different. This is me inviting you into the real-time mess and momentum of what I'm building and doing as a mom, as a maker, and as a person who thinks way too much and cares way too deeply. We are living in wild times. Loud, fast, divided, especially now. We're in a culture that critiques more than it celebrates, where it's easier to scroll, cancel, criticize than it is just to say, hey, I see you, trying, way to go. Somewhere along the way, we've made bravery feel offensive. There's something telling about the people in your life who can't clap for you when you're doing well. Because here's the thing. It's so easy to be an editor. It's hard to be an author. And I had 1,000 little moments that almost talked me out of this. Not because I didn't want it, but because I knew what it would cost me. Being visible means being vulnerable. And visibility invites judgment, oftentimes behind your back, especially when it's your own family who throws that first stone, when they don't understand what you're doing, or worse, don't even try. It would have been really easy for me to just stay quiet, to keep it safe, be small. But I've learned a couple things. Silence is compliance. And I don't want to spend my life editing myself down to be palatable. And I definitely don't want to teach my kids that we only speak when it's polished, perfect, and approved by others. That's not the kind of legacy that I'm here to leave. So here I am, imperfect, honest, and still going to hit publish. Look, I'm not here because I have figured everything out. And I'm not here to tell you how to live or what to think. I'm not positioning myself as the expert of all. I'm modeling what it looks like to live wide awake, to ask better questions, and to build something intentional in real time. I'm not saying I've mastered it all. I am saying, come, sit with me while I sort this out. Because that's what people are craving right now. Real, honest, human, awake. To live with more courage, more curiosity, and a little more guts. I'm here because I believe that we all deserve the space to figure things out for ourselves. I'm not here because I have all the answers. I'm here because I care. because we're living in unprecedented times. And I think we need more real conversations, not more perfection. I need these conversations too, because I want to raise kids who know what it looks like to stand up, to use their voice, and to create instead of criticize. I can't model that by staying quiet. And that's why I had to do this anyway. Because I want to be a model for something different, for my kids, for myself, for whoever needs this to be out into the world, even if it's not perfect. One of the best compliments that I've gotten so far is this: you don't tell people what to do, Mandy. You respect that they'll make the decision that's right for their family. That's my mission. I'm not the expert of your life. You are. And if nothing else, I hope this podcast helps you trust your gut more often. That is a life skill. Listen to your gut. Follow your heart. That's the path. It's your path. Most people, they'll choose to stay on the sidelines. They'll wait for perfect conditions. They'll critique what you build instead of trying something for themselves. I am not one of those people. And I don't want to raise kids who are either. So yeah, I'm doing it scared, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because too many people never start the thing that's been pulling at them. They stay in, what if I'm too much? What if I get it wrong? What if people won't get it? And if you've ever launched something or tried to, maybe you have felt this too. I've gone through all these stages with this show. First, it was excitement. I was full steam ahead. Then the doubt and the fear set in. Wait, what the hell am I doing? Then a push. Took about 2 weeks, but I finally got another push. Screw it. I'm going to do it. I don't care. Then the panic. Oh my God, things were so easy before. Should I just back out? I don't need any of this. And finally, no, this is what I'm supposed to do, and it's happening. 3, 2, 1, we're going. This podcast is not perfect, but it's here, and it's mine, and it's for anyone else that's walking that same messy, brave road of creating something that matters. To be honest, I've always been a little much. You're too direct, Mandy, too curious, too passionate. And in a world of cancel culture and keyboard warriors and watered down everything, that's a lot for people. But as Mel Robbins says, let them. Let them think what they want. Let them underestimate you. Let them stay confused. Let them think you're the villain. Let them misunderstand you. I'm not here to go viral. I'm here to be real. That said, I want to be clear. I am not here to tear anyone down. We've got plenty of that in this world already. We don't need more islands. I'm trying to build bridges. A bridge between how things are and how they could be. Between people who want to live with more rhythm, more meaning, more courage, and more truth. Let me be clear. You will be too much for some people. You will get things wrong. And some people will absolutely never get it. Still, do it. I recently read that over 70% of Americans say that they feel lonely or misunderstood on a regular basis. That stat broke my heart, but it didn't surprise me. We are overconnected and underseen. And we've made this middle school mean girl energy acceptable in grown-up spaces. We're judging and ghosting and canceling and criticizing and shaming. Honestly, I'm over it. What if we built something different? What if we brought the conversation back to creation over critique? Building bridges over blaming? Being curious over canceling? What if we rewarded effort again? Because these days, it feels like we're stuck in a 3D mindset, talking about people, stuff, money, status, while the ones creating, healing, and dreaming are either judged or ignored. Let's flip that. Let's show up better for each other. Let's make space for the people trying, even when they don't get it right. Let's be the people who see effort, reward growth, and stop tearing each other down long enough to cheer someone on. That's the world I want to raise my kids in. That's the community I want to create. And that's why this podcast exists. Before I go, I want to leave you with a question. Who have you seen do something brave lately? Not in your eyes, but in theirs. Have you told them? Have you held space for them? Offered to help them? Even thought or let them know, you know what? Way to go. Those words go further than we think. And sometimes they're the thing that keeps someone going. So whether you're listening to this with an open mind and heart, or you're silently judging me, I see you too. Thank you for being here. If this space resonates with you, if you've thought, I want to live differently, but I don't know where to start, you're in the right place. If you're tired of the noise, the pressure, the perfection, if you're craving something that feels more honest and more human, welcome. And if not, that's okay too. Truly. There are so many voices out there. I hope you find the one that speaks to you. But if you're feeling that pull, if you're rethinking family or work or legacy, if you've ever wondered if you're the only one waking up to a life that doesn't quite fit, I want you to know you're not alone. I'm here with you, and I'm all in. Thanks for letting me show up messy. Thanks for letting me start this. Hey, I know it's not polished, but if I waited for perfect, I would never be hitting publish. And if you are sitting on something that matters to you, something that you keep putting off until it's ready, let this be your permission slip. Take a breath, let the fear go, and then do it anyway. Do it scared, do it messy, and do it with heart. Let them wonder. You've got a story to tell. Come on, let's do it scared.